Hey everyone, welcome to ALB programming lesson. In this series of lessons, we will learning some basics of Java programming in Linux environments. I guess a lot of you guys are using Windows or a Mac operating system. Obviously, I'm using Windows system. But you don't have to worry about boot camp or disk partitioning if you're using those operating systems. We're gonna use a virtual machine, which is an application that simulates the behaviors of computers and prevents you from doing harm to your computer. On the virtual computer, we will install Linux system. On the Linux system, we will do Java programming. The good thing about Linux system is that a lot of Linux system is free and powerful and companies like to use it. And you have plenty of job opportunities if you're familiar with both Java and Linux. I already uploaded a pre-configured Linux virtual machine file for you to download, so that you won't have to spend too much time or go through too much trial and error on the environment setups, so that you can focus more on Java programming itself. It's also free. After completing all the setup, you have a VirtualBox on your computer. Inside the VirtualBox, you have a virtual computer here. Boot it by double-clicking it. Switch to the full screen mode. After a while, you see the login screen. Type your password here. Then you'll see an application called Eclipse. You can launch that app either from here or from the desktop. I'll just double click it. Then you see this welcome screen of Eclipse. I'll close it. This is Eclipse IDE. We will use it to write Java programs. Out of this list, you can build various types of projects or applications. In the rest of the video, we will set up the whole environment, including VirtualBox, Linux, and Eclipse, step by step, piece by piece. Now let's download the VirtualBox from Org's website. I've given a link in the description. We're here at Oracle's page. Let's download the VirtualBox base package. Then I'm gonna download the Windows version. Download starts. Download speed depends on your internet speed and your computer speed. I'll speed up the video anyway. Download is finished, and I'm gonna open up the downloaded file. Installation starts. Click Next. Here you can change where you want to install the VirtualBox. I'll keep everything as default and click Next. I'll keep the default settings here as well and click Next. Now it pops up a network warning. If you are downloading or uploading something, then you'd better wait until it finishes. But I don't worry about it. So I click Yes, then I click Install. In the middle of the installation, you might see this dialog box confirming whether I really want to install the VirtualBox. So I click Yes. Installation starts, and it's gonna take some time. I'll speed up the video. After a while, the VirtualBox is already installed on my computer, and I click Finish. Now the VirtualBox is turned on. VirtualBox is like a room. Now, we need a computer in this room. Computer can be either an empty one with no operating system on it, or one that is already set up. In this series of lessons, we need a virtual computer that supports Linux system. I already uploaded a pre-configured Linux virtual machine file for you to download. It's available at this link, which is also in the description. Then click download button. Then click here. Download starts. The file is over 2 gigabytes. It might take pretty long to complete the download. I will speed up the video anyway. Download is finished. And I'm gonna open up the downloaded file. This is the downloaded file, which is a zip file. So let's unzip it first. This is the virtual machine file. It's under this folder. Let's just double click it. Then click import. And it's gonna take some time. I'll speed up the video. This is the virtual computer that we're gonna use to learn Java development. Let's start it. This dialog box is asking if I want to switch to full screen mode. I'll do it. But wait a minute. Guys, see this error? When I show details, I can see this error is related to USB configurations. See? So I'll go to settings. Go to USB, select USB 1, and click OK. Let's start the virtual machine again. Well, I hope you are not stuck in this black screen, but even if you are, don't worry, let's deal with it together. First of all, hover your mouse cursor to the bottom of the screen. The menu bar shows up. Then you click on the close button. Select power off machine and click OK. So basically we've turned on virtual computer. And now we also have to turn off the host computer, which is a real computer, a physical computer. Then we will change some configuration in the BIOS. Now, many of you guys might be at the login screen right now. Then you can go ahead without having to worry about the BIOS. Anyway, I'm going to turn off my computer and tell you how to deal with the BIOS. Well, what you need to do now is, when your computer just starts up, press F2 or delete key on your keyboard. Some computer requires the delete key, some does F2. You have to be fast. In case you don't know where delete button or F2 is located, please pause the video and have a look at your keyboard. Alright, let's start. I've turned off my computer. Before my computer starts up, obviously it is a blank screen. Once it starts up, press the delete key or F2. You have to be quick though. Then you see a user interface like this. This user interface might look very different on your computer. But no matter what it looks like, find out the option virtualization support or the similar kind. In my computer, it's here. Under the menu virtualization support, click virtualization. Take this one in order to enable Intel virtualization technology. Here's a little bit explanation on this so-called virtualization technology. Then click the apply button. Then exit. Then the computer will restart immediately. Let the computer and the operating system start normally. Alright, After making some changes on the BIOS, I've started my computer. Open up the VirtualBox. Start the virtual computer. Okay, you see this screen? It is a good sign. Hit the enter button on your keyboard. But you'll be still stuck at this black screen again. If you've already enabled virtualization on BIOS just now, you still need to check the configuration of the virtual computer. Let's see. Let's minimize the virtual computer screen. Click Settings. You see this version? Ubuntu 32-bit. Although I'm pretty sure I've given you the 64-bit system. Anyway, let's change it back to 64-bit. So turn off the virtual computer. Click Settings. Click Version. And choose Ubuntu 64-bit. Click OK. Start the virtual computer. Linux is starting up. Alright, this is the login screen. The password is Java, all in lowercase. After login, you can find this application, which is Eclipse, that we'll use for Java development. Click it. This dialog box is asking you the location of the workspace. Don't worry if you don't know what it is. You can keep everything as default and click Launch. When you get more fluent in Eclipse, you can figure it out. This is the welcome screen of Eclipse. We don't need it in this lesson. Close it. This is Eclipse. We will be using it to write Java program. When you hover your mouse cursor to the top of the computer screen, use this menu bar of the Eclipse. Click File, and hover the mouse cursor to New. Out of this list, you can build various types of projects or applications. Alright, this is the first lesson for Java programming. Environment setup in an easy way. Next lesson, we will write a simple Java program with Eclipse. Now, I'm going to quit it. Then I'm going to shut down the Linux system. That's it. Hope you've learned something. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Hey guys, thanks so much for sticking around. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends in whatever platform. You can also find a variety of other ways to support us on our website. You can visit our website through the link or scan the QR code.